First delivery to him on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 75 on this great season. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Hit the other way out toward right field. George will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So digging in the switch hitter, Sean George. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
Fly ball out toward right field. George moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home. In now, Sean George. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the... So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. How about the work the lineup? So digging in now, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire. An 11-7 final in this one. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a...
Settling in now, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Louis.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys.
Now at the plate, Sean George. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. So stepping in, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that is off the wall.
Water spot and shit.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
First baseman, Andrew.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. George is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. White. Stepping up now, Sean George. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
I know, it was weird. Just my one mustache.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
No, they weren't able
Robert will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Fucking money to buy stuff. Why don't they pass for the card so we can go this shit to
Sean George will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us.
Something to 80. My contact with 40 to
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep.
Oh,
Gone!
man. Came close.
A 2-run blast. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 8. Hit in the air out to right. George is there, 1 away. Striding in for Houston, Sean George. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Wow, that's slow ass
Weak
shit.
grounder down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he comes through again with runners in scoring position.
Pick that and then you walk off.
But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
I see it.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Carlos Santana.
The 0-1 offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that's the third out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces.
Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Oh, man.
Skied into straightaway.
Why is my guy walking the other way?
Altuve
Hey,
is there, and
fast,
folks
man.
are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Houston, with their 50th team win, tops in the division.
Astros, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
And no trash can.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Stros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So striding in, Sean George. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros ready now for the White Sox. Andrew Vaughn swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Swing and a flare hit toward right. George has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western. Digging in, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tim Anderson.
Designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Now the 0-1. Fly ball, not particularly deep.
Why did it?
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Catch is made from third. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And their runners at the corners now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sean George. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offense.
Sean George will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. It's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Bases juiced.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out
Come
to
on, ball, get
right
up.
field. And he
Damn it.
will crash into the wall, but hold on to it.
Damn way, hitting it that hard.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman.
The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two. Striding in,
Now
Sean
batting,
George.
right fielder.
He's 1 for 4 for the game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Who?
Shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Your mommy's downstairs.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody
What's that?
out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Correa becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. At the plate, Carlos Santana struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Patrick Gold.
All the rage right now on eBay. Lots of people making them up and having some good success with sales. I see them just flying off the virtual shelves there. Let's take a look at this. I wonder if I'm supposed to save this for a...
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
You want me to go and coach? Okay.
Your attention, please.
I'm a mom.
Pinch hitting for the Astros. Number 9, George.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. Adios, pelota.
Well, Dero, you know they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster here.
Chris Davinsky enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
No errors. They left 5 men on base.
5-2. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network.
And there's all the odds of finding those 80s packs, of course. The 80s.
Jose Arena gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Nationals nothing.
All right, so we have a Kevin Seitzer rookie card on the back. 87.
Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chester Berry.
Chester Berry.
Will Fall, Greg Jeffries rookie. Frank W. These are really
Here's
good
a
shape.
looping fly ball out to right.
Very nice
George
right there.
has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Eric Anthony, Jerry Kuzman, Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, Ricky Henderson, and there's the Kevin Seitzer.
Standing in, Sean George. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Best card so far.
George.
Let's see some more. 85 is sitting great rookie card is on the back. Toby Hare leading things off. George Bjorkman, who I've never heard before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gossage.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Card number 170. Check the back to see if that was a Tiffany with these Tiffany cards. They're Terry Pendleton rookie.
And now for Washington, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
So far, I like this.
George will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
How much they work per mystery box.
Ready for another chance?
Now
Sean
batting.
George.
The right
He got
fielder.
on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
George.
Here's a chopper to
Three
first.
freaking ground
And he'll
damn
step
balls.
on the bag himself, and the inning.
Come on.
Gary Carter, Hall of Fame, Mike Madden.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Professionally packaged.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
How you guys do
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead
I'm so
running.
tired.
And he has broken this one
Breaking
open
the wrong way.
for extra bases.
Michael Jordan short print.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
There is a
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
very nice right there.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching,
The final line
fielding,
score
and
for the
hitting.
ball game tonight.
Who knows how long this will
Victorious
last.
Washington
4-2, the
4
final
runs,
score
8
tonight.
hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
That opened up, just fits in there so perfectly. Very snug fit. It is a Lou Clinton PSA 5.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston...
I wish that they said how much it was. We'll check that out again.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Sean George. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
George.
Lined into right, a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That is it. The shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Number 4.
George, the runner at third. Correa at second with 2 gone. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out.
At the plate, Sean George. He singled his last time up.
George.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 3-0.
Sandy Koufax, Blake Snell, Luis Robert rookie card. How about that? Thank you very much, Steve. Luis Robert rookie card is
ready once again, Sean George. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Cal Ripken Jr. You've got Roger Clemens, Ryan Sandberg, Quick Wilhelm, Eloy Jimenez misplayed a home run the other day from inside the park. Home run from Christian Yelich, kind of like fell into the net, got caught up there. Eloy Jimenez not known for his defense, really. Reggie Jackson, and there's Trent Grisham, who's been actually
First offering on its way. Turned on down the
Oh,
line.
wow.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Topps Chrome, haven't found it yet, but
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner.
Shortstop. Trey
The 1-2.
Turner.
George is right there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he will put it away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally...
debut card. Thanks, man. I really appreciate this.
Coming to the plate now, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It is in a silver pouch. It is a baseball. It is. Oh, it's the Johnny Mize baseball. Very cool. Very, very nice autograph on that one, Steve. Thank you.
The
very,
0-1
very much.
pitch.
Johnny Mize, awesome, awesome player.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
I think I have a Johnny Mize 52 Topps card.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Correa.
Wish I could give you a shout out to a YouTube
Now
channel.
the payoff pitch home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Why did he stop in the middle of the...
And they will apply the
What's
tag
up with the
between
running on the
first
stuff
and
in the game?
second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
So if my voice sounds
Amazing.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Heading out towards shallow right. George will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Sean George. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Adios, pelota.
And as we take another look at that one on Showtrack, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they...
Jabs giveaway if you like, open on video. Okay, the high fiver. Let's check this out. It's a giveaway package. It says, "My name is Josh Moore. I really love your channel, and you and Vikings 95, Packers 87, etc. have inspired me to get back into the hobby. I've started my own channel under Avid Atlanta fan because I love the Braves and Falcons, and I'm also a Bears fan due to my area team. I've enclosed a high fiber pack I plan to sell on eBay. You get 5 packs of baseball cards, guaranteed 2019 Prism Cello pack, a 2019 Bowman Platinum pack, a 2019 Top Series 1 regular pack. The remaining 2 packs are random mixtures of 2015 Prism Cello, 2018 Top Series 1 Fat Pack, that's a nice one, 2019 Stadium Club Value Pack, 2019 Gypsy Queen Cello, 2018 Bowman Platinum is a nice pack, 2020 Bowman Retail, 2019 Gallery Fat Pack, and 2019 Big League Fat Pack. I may have missed a few others, but I'm asking $39.99 plus shipping, which will probably be about $4. Let me know what you think. I threw in a couple extras for you. It looks like Pirates Cards appreciate the review. Josh, the Avid Atlanta fan on YouTube. So let's check this out. Thank you very, very much for this. We'll give these away. I have to be pretty careful about giveaways now on Patreon, as they are not allowed. I got a big email from this saying you're not allowed to do giveaways. I guess you have to make it be earned or something like that. It can't be just random giveaways. Like you have to have, like, I think they gave me like some examples. I have people write essays or like so it's pretty weird. Their terms of service are very specific about that. I guess it's because of different state laws about giveaways. But let's see what we have here. There's a Barry Bonds. We have a painter's taped sock sleeve here. Let's see if I can get that opened up. See who's hiding out in here. I guess these are the extras. Some Bucko extras. Aaron Short. sets from this brand and can't find any information about them. I was hoping that you would be willing to do a video on these cards and see if any of your viewers knew anything about them and could provide some information. I'm not sure how valuable they are, where to find more of them. They appear to be Russian, but there's no information on the internet about them. You're welcome to this set. It appears it is number 2 out of 10, so maybe these are rare. Thanks in advance for any assistance you're able to provide. I'll keep an eye on your channel if you decide to do a video on them. My sister-in-law is from Ukraine, and she says the brand is Dead Tree Hearts, or the Hearts of Dead Trees. I wish you well in your endeavors and pray for the improvement of your health from Kate. Very interesting. Let's check these out. George Brett. Russian card. Very interesting. 2 of 10. I'm wondering, that's probably just like, it's probably a 10-card set, I'm guessing. Well, now I'm confused because there's a 1 on the baseball there and a 2 there. It was only 10 sets of these made. We got a Ty Cobb, a Ken Griffey Jr. There's the back of it. Pretty cool. It tells you all of the teams that he played on. There's Ichiro. There's a Clayton Kershaw and Greg Maddux. Wow, I don't know. That's minor rare, but I'm looking at the print quality. I'm like, are these homemade by somebody? Because the resolution is not the greatest. I'm wondering if these were just made by somebody. How about a nice Mike Trout? I don't know, guys. What do you think?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Michael Wacha is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. High and deep to right center. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, you never want to give up any.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rougned.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. George is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Sean George. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Now at the plate, Sean George. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Apostle is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Sean George. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Legs churning. He's headed for second. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Corey Seager.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Sean George.
Sean George.
Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping into the box, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's it. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Martin Perez will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box, Sean George. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
George.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, Dero, you know they say records are made to be broken.
Now at the plate, Chadwick Trump, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. The 1-2 in the air out to right. George is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Sean George.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Next up for the Stros, Sean George. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
George.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Odor is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. George is there. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners. Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Solak, and their runners at the corners now.
Nick Solak.
Skied into straightaway right. George is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll see. Digging in, Sean George, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Cole. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hunter Cole.
Heading out toward shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Heineman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out toward shallow right. George, and if you 2 down and no tag at second, he'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right. Adios, pelota. Striding in once again, Sherten Apostle trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Boy, this guy's having a great. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch this guy this afternoon. He's nearing 3,000 career strikeouts. And when you think about it, 3,000 career strikeout, that's pretty much one of the major milestones as a starting pitcher. So it'll be fun to watch this guy and see if he brings his live repertoire of pitches into this one here today.
Shawn George.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Batting 7.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. George is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Shawn George. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George.
Let's go, big fella. Come on, big guy. Hey, let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Shawn George. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shawn George.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Carlos Santana.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers 2. Digging in and looking for more, Shawn George. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
George.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Houston, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following the... A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Texas Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Phil Maton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Drew Pomeranz hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. We are under the lights. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
George will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mariners leave one, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. So striding forward now, Sean George comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Fantastic season all the way around.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Thompson Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean George. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Yeah.
Digging in now, Carlos Correa.
Now batting.
I don't even know, man. I'm just hungry. Don't even care.
Hit out towards second. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Sean George. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Thompson Williams is going to have room out there as he... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Fraley.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, to the plate now is the designated hitter, Omar Carrasco.
Designated hitter.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In the air to straightaway right. In there, a base hit.
Throw it. Yeah.
Dan, right here you see a...
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. George is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53. Dan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean George. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues as they stretch the lead to 5-1. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Astros, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's Rogelio Armenteros is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his...
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Standing in, Sean George. He reached on a single in his first try.
George.
From the stretch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put this...
Set to get his day started, Nick Dunn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big
down by a bundle.
At the plate, Sean George. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
All right, you're here.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Oh my God.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll get things going here in the Mariners 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by...
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone!
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do...
Now in the box, Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 3-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. George is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now to the plate, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he hammers it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean George. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
George moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between... Brad Keller will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A...
Next up for the Red Sox, Delino DeShields. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Play ball.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sean George. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. First base. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. Out.
digging in the switch hitter, Sean George. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
DeShields is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo looks up. Adios, pelota.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean George. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The left fielder, number 20.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He brings a .353 batting line. George is right there as he takes it for the second out. Settling in now, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Here's George Springer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
George Springer.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel.
So digging in now, Sean George. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Bregman at third. Alvarez on second. George is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
And he pops it up. Verdugo's on the move, but he won't get there. It
Oh
falls
my
in.
goodness.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they get the force for the second out. And I'm not sure what that guy's doing.
I'll say what the guy was doing. The guy
All
was
set
just
for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason.
Striding in for Boston, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. George is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Rosario.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Base. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he...
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Hit the other way out toward right field. George is under this one. 2 gone. So stepping in, Sean George, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Find me a barrel right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. The 0-1. Weak roller right side. Scooped up, one there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. The 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping up now, Sean George. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Sean George, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. And oh, danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going. Now batting, Sam Travis. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. George is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Now the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. 7-5 tonight's final. Boston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we digging in, Sean George, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Digging in, Sean George, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Lined into right, a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
No, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the pitch on 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. George will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Jose Peraza.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
This is skied out toward right. And that'll get over the wall for.
Now batting, right fielder, George.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 6-1. At the plate, Sam Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. George is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit the other way out toward right field. George will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Standing in, Sean George. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
George.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 9 and the Red Sox 4.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big 2nd inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure them.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready.
Play ball. Out.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Sean George. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Phillips looks up. Adios, pelota. So it's a two-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their Scott.
Into the box now, Sean George. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
George.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Adios, pelota.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfect.
So coming to the plate, Brett Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right.
What in the
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
They say when it rains it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean George. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready once again, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy. Sean George will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it.
Weird.
And that's the second out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the 0-2. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No outs now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. George moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adios, pelota. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ballgame. So next to the plate for the Royals,
Leonardo Rivas.
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals down to their final out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
Lifted in the air out to right. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I really don't like that. Ugh. Oops. What if you don't want it? Oh hell, what the hell just happened? Why doesn't it just look, there it is. Why does it move? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, fuck.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup.
Let's play ball. Out.
Stepping in, Sean George. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Stepping into the box, Sean George. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Okay. Go play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he creeps ever closer to trip. Sean George will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Soler has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The center fielder, number 4.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings in George Springer. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Miller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we
changed my guy up a little bit. Changed my guy up a little bit. I took that mustache off. I made him as tall as he could be.
The starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
I know.
The pitchers will not throw it to me.
Oh, really?
They always throw it outside.
Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Why didn't he run home?
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting. hitting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
On a line, that's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a
What's up? I'm gonna roll this. There you go.
Big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Carlos Santana.
This one's down to third.
Mondesi brings it in.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1. KC coming to bat. You're watching. Into the box, Sean George. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler's after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1. In the air out toward right field. George is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Next up for the Stros, Sean George. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now batting, number 66.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Whit Merrifield.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Sean George, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
George.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 hits in 7 tries. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straight. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he's safe. Striding in once again, Sean George.
George.
First offering on its way. Popped him up.
Great.
Perez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Houston Astros used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Martin Perez earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans are final line.
Excuse me. Oh gosh, I stuck at this one so bad. Poor old man. I don't know why I even tried that one.
We are under the lights this evening as Zach Greinke gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
The 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Digging in, Sean George. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Adios, pelota.
Another excellent swing right there. It's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean George. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This guy's having...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. Adios, pelota. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. George in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Benintendi so far 2 for 3 in this one. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. Sean George will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hazley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, come on,
the swing,
man.
and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Pitcher sucks. How the hell you get a home run on that ball?
Man, when you're leading
And
by
they
6
won?
runs, you
They didn't
can't
let me
let
bat.
that slip away.
Love it.
They were thinking about the celebration in the
final line
clubhouse a
score
little
tonight.
too early, and
First for the
now the other
Victorious
guys are
Philadelphia
celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to
hits,
sting for a
no errors.
long
They
time.
left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone!
Bitch, I don't even let you get back there and
This one
try.
left the bat, I thought.
So striding forward now, Sean George comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Oh my God.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Yeah,
We
no.
all know what kind of
Shut
skill
up,
this
Bentley.
guy produces when he has a
Jeez.
bat in his hands.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good think about that. You think
Shut your
how
mouth.
hard
I'll
it
let
is
you
to get a
outside. You wanna
base
dig
hit
nothing but
in a
holes, so shut
professional
up.
Baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14
Told you.
consecutive days in a row, as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
On to first, and the Astros ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Sean George. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club.
The center fielder, Joe Springer.
3-0 pitch, and he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Up next for the Astros.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Sean George. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they open it up to 6-2 now. So we'll take one more. Digging in now, Sheldon Noisy. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Now at the plate, Sean George. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Sean George. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, George is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Grounded to short. Segura has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jean Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Fly ball out toward right field. George will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He's got it, and the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Rogelio Armenteros, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Grounded up the first baseline. George is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Standing in, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Harper.
Hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean George. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now.
See it driving. See it driving.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 3-1. And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Kingery.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory.
Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He gathers the throw. Hey now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean George. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. We are under the lights this evening. Michael Wacha gets the start for Houston.
3-3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean George, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Adios, pelota.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tucker Barnhart. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Heading out towards shallow right. George is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the.
Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out.
At the plate, Sean George. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now in the box, Sean George. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
George.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
So 2 on with 2 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hit to third, right to him. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jack Saucedo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Michael
hit pretty well out toward right center field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Sean George will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Adios, pelota. Striding into the box, Sean George. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Poisson on third. Taylor over at second. Bregman at first. 2 out in the inning. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
14-6 is the way this one ends.